Let's say, for example, it's the first time that you're going to meet the family of the Filipina,
Uh-huh.
either the parents or the elderly, the lolo and the lola, the granddad or the grandmom, ask permission to grab her hand, okay, and
Mm-hmm.
then say this manu po, and then you have to put her hand, yeah,
Go
on her
ahead.
forehead. Yes,
Ah,
exactly. That's how we show respect. It's the
nice.
manu po.
I think Hawaii has something like this also.
Oh, really? I didn't know
I
that.
think they have
That's a
something.
trivia for me. Okay.
Oh, really? I
Also, mm-hmm.
think they have something very
Also,
similar.
okay. Also, sorry to interrupt, Jeff. Just being
Yeah,
very, feeling excited to answer all of your question. You know,
awesome.
um, you also need to communicate thoughtfully and build the foundation of your relationship based on honesty and trust. Okay, that's the most important thing too. Build foundation. Okay, so at least let's say, for example, your relationship will face a very rocky scenario. You're having fight and you're already on the edges. At least you have something to look back. Oh, this is how we started. We were so happy before. Her family loves me, and so I think that's also one good way of saving the relationship.
Yeah. Well,
Hmm.
for me, sometimes when I would go out with my girl, I would do something stupid, maybe. I'm not perfect, and she would never get mad in public or blow up a situation or
Mm, yes,
make us look out of turn. But when we got home, she would say, "Jeff, can I talk to you?" And
exactly.
she's always calm, always polite, and she would explain to me that maybe I did handle this situation kind of incorrectly.
Incorrectly,
And
exactly.
and you
We
know what?
practice that.
The way that she would do it so calmly, it really made me feel like, wow, I have to really look at myself
Mm,
because she just didn't attack me. She would just say like
yes.
she would say it like in a way like she wanted me to be better and like,
Mm,
hey, sweetie, you kind of did this thing this way.
uh-huh.
Maybe
Maybe.
she even would say like maybe you should try it this way, and
Yes.
this is why.
Uh-huh.
So this particular girl was actually a very good communicator.
Mm-hmm.
So not everyone may be that calm, but yeah, just to put it, the goal is always to be on the same page. So even when
Exactly.
one is
Mm-hmm.
correcting something, they're not just doing it to bicker. They're doing it because they want the
They want
situation to be smooth, you know.
exactly. And um like sharing your thoughts, right? And
Mm.
that's also one way of showing respect. Let's say, for
It-
example, if we notice that our partner did something wrong, or if we feel like bad about this certain thing, just like what you just said, that's also what I'm doing. Like, let's say, hon, let's have a cup of coffee, can we over something, because I think you did this, and can we try this, maybe this will work. But if it will not work, then maybe we can have a plan B instead. So that's how we respect, and the decision making of our partner, and also how we handle those kind of situation.
Absolutely, because the last thing you want is to be with someone who doesn't say anything. Then
uh
you're just with maybe doesn't like you or something like that. That's even worse,
mhm.
right? Hmm.
Exactly. Very,
So
it's so hard to be in a relationship with someone who doesn't have, what do you call this, emotional intelligence,
that's right.
right?
So, what are some other common challenges that Western men might face in the courting process, and how can they effectively address those challenges?
Okay. Challenges can vary through language barrier, okay, understanding Filipino cultural norms, respecting family expectations, and navigating indirect communication styles. So, to address those, aside from being compassionate and patient, having awareness and knowledge about Filipino culture, family traditions, and subtle communication cues would be helpful. Okay. Long
Mm.
distance relationships can be challenging. I know that for sure. And you're experiencing that, right? So at some point, long distance relationship, okay, but effective online communication helps lay a solid foundation. Okay, that's why here at Christian Filipina, we offer tools, guidance, 24 by 7 support to all our members to facilitate meaningful connection even across borders.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
And you're there in case somebody has a question, if something comes up that's fishy, that doesn't feel right in their gut, they can ask
Uh-huh.
someone like you.
Exactly. That's our role here at Christian Filipina. And that what makes Christian Filipina unique among other dating service that's that's very popular nowadays. Christian
Absolutely.
Filipina has us.
Yeah, because you're talking to someone online overseas,
Mm-hmm.
you just don't know, right?
Exactly. And also just to add up, um, we value each and family members of Christian Filipino. We don't call our members customer, client. We call them members because
Nice.
by the first day that you sign up for an account, you are also part of the family. Okay. Um, in my department, we're handling those paid members, but also we have the welcome team, the love specialist team, who's handling those free member. Okay, that way they can feel valued too, and that way, the equality. Like we're not just focusing on those member who are paid, okay, but we wanted to make you feel welcome here at Christian Filipina.
Nice. And
Mhm.
just a quick note to my guys out there who are watching this. I know we said a lot about meeting the family. And said you're going to have to sing a song. You're going to have,
Uh-huh.
maybe give a gift here and there, go out to dinner with the family. But
Mm-hmm.
don't just slow down, slow down. Don't let all of that intimidate you. Because
Yes, exactly.
I can tell you firsthand, dealing with the family is a little bit intimidating in the beginning, but then once
Mm-hmm.
everything kind of settles, it's very easy. You'll see that
Exactly.
you'll see that they probably love you more than your family does, or it at least feels. It's simpler once you get once you kind of sink your feet in and the dust
Mhm,
settles. Everything's pretty easy. So don't let that intimidate you
mhm.
guys.
You're right. You're right.